So we're just going to kind of run through it together. You know what? We're not even going to watch it. Let's see, dismiss. Turn this off. Let's mute it there. Just going to run through it. It's a short tease video, right? It runs through everything in the event really, really fast. And not only is it kind of introducing Soleil, but it's also kind of introducing the new seasons coming to Hero Wars Alliance. And the price of Harmony, it begins on July 8th. Okay, at 2 a.m. UTC, July 8th. That'll be the evening of the 7th. I think that's Saturday night. I think that's Saturday night. I can't remember what day it is exactly. And of course, it is a month-long event. The event for Soleil himself is not going to be, a month long. We've gathered some screenshots. Come back and watch that in just a little bit. So it's one of these style of events, right? And it looks like that it's very similar to the Lara Croft event. We have this, and then we have the Lara Croft shop. Do you guys remember the Lara Croft shop where you have to rank up the adventure, and that allows you to buy more and more stuff? You can see the honor doll right there. Buy Soleil soul stones right there. We can't really see much beyond that as far as hidden other things that might be in here. You can see the artifact weapon. The Prison of the Ancient God is the name of Soleil's artifact weapon. And then the quick teaser for the season event. The big news here is the solar skins. The solar skins, and the first one being Amira. It's very exciting. Amira solar skin at level 28. These are showing some of the big rewards. You can see it's level 1, 3, 5, 22, and 28. Level 5 is artifact weapon fragments. The assumption I think that everyone has is that this new Hero's Way is going to be filled with the artifact weapon fragments and soul stones for Soleil. And so we don't know everything yet. We don't know. There's a lot of stuff that's missing. First of all, how difficult is it going to be to get Soleil's soul stones? Is it just going to be purchasing them from the Soleil shop, and you can't get enough to get 6 stars? Can you use an Evo book on Soleil? My assumption is yes, you can use an Evo book on Soleil. If you can't, we have to have a whole conversation about that, right? We have to have a whole conversation about Soleil, because then what's really what's the motivation to even do Global Championship at that point, aside from a little bit of bragging rights? It's a weird thing to be one of the grand prize rewards, but we'll cross that bridge when whenever we get the confirmation one way or the other. Are you going to be able to get a 6-star artifact weapon for Soleil without having to spend a ton, without having to go deep into this shop or deep into the Hero's Way? We got this little teaser right here. This is the event. Price of Harmony is a 14-day event. And then the Path of Greatness, the Path to Greatness, is it's a 28-day event. So we have a new kind of event structure here, and I don't know if there's going to be like rotating tasks, or if it's going to be 28 days worth of tasks, or what. But we can see right here that one of the tasks is to rank up the Gift of the Ancient God skill of the hero Soleil. I think this means artifact weapon. I'm not sure why it says skill. Part 1. Oh, it is part 1. You're right. Part 1 and part 2. Thank you, Scott K. I'm a little confused by this. Upgrade the Gift of the Ancient God skill of the hero Soleil 1 times. Is that the name of the ability? It's Curse of the Ancient God, right? Not Gift. I think this is supposed to say artifact weapon here, but I'm not sure. And then, yeah, you have this currency. I don't know what this currency is. I think this is adventure moves, right? I don't know. There's a bunch of question marks. But that's what a tease is, right? That's what a tease is for. It's to get us interested. It's to get us curious. It's to get us thinking about this kind of stuff, right? It's pretty clear to me at this point, though. Soleil is going to be countering those Octavia dodge lines. Octavia Dante dodge lines pretty hard. I think that's going to be... So it's only going to be a 1-month hero intro event. Are we not going to have anything else for most of July? Scott K, I'm hoping that there are other events that go along with the event. I'm really hoping that there are Titan events and hero, we know that there's a, we don't know anything, I guess. 28 days for one hero. Yeah, I am concerned, Paime, that it's going to be boring as well. That's definitely another concern of mine. My biggest thing here is, and this is where I've talked to a lot of people in the last couple of days about expectations, and you got to set appropriate expectations. Outland Splendor is in the image. Yeah, very true. Outland Splendor is in the image there. You got to set an appropriate expectation for this. First of all, you know, we weren't able to get a 6-star hero in old events without spending anyway. I think the biggest rub that a lot of people have is the Hero's Way, which is going to take me a long time to stop calling it the Hero's Way. It's, you know, season pass or whatever. Getting the materials from that vehicle, from that mechanism in the game, I think is what's going to bother the people the most. Although, you know, who knows? Every little thing in this game bothers people. I am planning on getting Soleil to a certain level and reaching this threshold where it's very expensive to get him any higher. You know, I'm expecting to be able to get him to like a 4-star and then just not be able to move anymore. That's my expectation. My expectation is a 4-star artifact weapon and a 4-star hero with minimal spending based on the amount of resources that I have set up. Scammer's Way, could be. Now, what I do want to point out is something that, let's see, at the very beginning of the video, not that. Well, first of all, here's the max stats for Soleil, if you're curious. If you want to screenshot it, it doesn't have all of the stats, but it has some, right? It has some. There we go. This image right here. So 0 out of 20, Hero's Way. Is what they're calling the Hero's Way now? Is it this? Not. So here's the hero. What is this Hero's Way? What is this? Or is it not seasons? Is it not? It's still called Hero's Way, but this clearly goes up to level 28. And this image right here says 0 out of 20. What is this referencing here? I was thinking that it actually references the level that you get to in order to unlock complete adventure level 20. Maybe it's 20 points to level 2. That makes sense. 20 points to level 2. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. I was way overthinking that. Scott K, thank you so much. Yeah, that's obviously what that is. Okay. I was curious. I was thinking maybe that's like tied to the adventure level or something, but I don't know. Yeah, here's the adventure map. And then a quick flash through of all of the different screens. Yeah, and then Price of Harmony, July 8th. Well, Soleil's coming. This weekend, look out. It's Saturday night. No, that's June. It's Sunday night. Paime says, in the end, nothing changes in Hero's Way. The really valuable reward, Amira's skin, will still be at level 28. You'll need to spend a lot to purchase the battle pass to get it. Yeah, very true.